Greetings and welcome to Die Dragon Die presents Flotsam and Jetsam Season 3 Episode 18. I'm your host, Adam is the DM. Ahmed is unable to make it today. He is doing some family stuff. How are things on your end?
It has been a busy week. It's a very short week. It's been very busy. What did we do? I hiked for 2 days after playing D&D all weekend in the heat, which was pretty fun. Then I had a few days of work, and then now we're reconfiguring the basement. So the basement down here is I've got a little crafting den set up, and I've got stuff on the go, and I've got a tool thing to come in to try to organize, and I couldn't, and it's all a bunch of chaos.
Cool. You got a different background there.
Oh yes. This is the so the whole desk got shuffled over. It's a little bit far away. There's the painting of the hero's respite. We've got I got my a woodcraft solar system. I got a bowl full of dice there, some wood-crafted toys. I got some models. I got some skulls.
Some kind of psychopomp hovering right over your shoulder.
Yes, that guy. That one. So we're in the middle of doing some stuff. Yeah. So we're in the middle of trying to turn this into a more friendly space and not just have the infinite void being my background. So yeah,
that's cool. Update for me. I am doing vibe coding using ChatGPT to update our die rollers. The place where we host our crit bots and character generation, that sort of thing, is going away. Like, the system is going away. So I've downloaded this stuff. I think I'm going to make local versions, just like our die roller app. And I'm currently in the process of updating our existing die roller app to use a modern version of Ruby. I think it was 15 years old previously. And then I'm going to add advantage, disadvantage to the die roller app, and then add our crit tables back in. And then before I do the crit miss table, I might update it to our latest rule set that includes things like dents on armor and that sort of thing. Sort of unify it a little bit. So yeah, that's my little side project. Back to work on Monday. I'll be back in Seattle later this month. Short summer visit.
Yeah, you go back in a week here?
Yeah, I fly back on Tuesday.
Not a week.
Yeah, next game will be at the house or at the apartment.
And then at some point, we're going to force one of Canada's 2 internet providers to provide internet.
To run the fucking cable down literally 100 meters. It's maybe 100 meters to where...
Well, you got that coyote on the corner that might be keeping the...
Coyotes and bears and shit, man. Yeah, wilderness is real in Northern Ontario.
Oh, yeah.
I went out to wait when Ahmed and Adam came for the gaming weekend, and I knew they were right around the corner. So the number on the house is hard to read. So I went out into the driveway just to wait, and it's like dusk. No, it's actually night. Like, it was 9:30.
It was like midnight. Yeah.
Okay. And I guess I walked behind a car and made a little scuff of noise, and then I look over and there's this fucking coyote coming right at me. Like, it was coming over to see what the fuck it made the noise because it wanted to eat it. Like, I actually had to like stomp and make noise to make this thing not like literally come up to my leg. I'm like, you are not afraid of humans. And
that is a coyote mid-domestication. It's
you know. Yeah, it must have been fed by people or fuck it. I don't know. It looked like it was a really, really small coyote. It was like a really large fox. I'm like, is that a fox? No, that's a
coyote.
Fucking coyote. And then about a week or two before, I saw a young adult black bear just ripping it across the highway near my house and then going down the road that has the fiber cable on it, like literally 100 meters from my... And it was just booking. It was just running, and ran off into the bushes. So we have nature here. On the outskirts of a town of 100,000 people, we have nature.
Uh, we were on the trails. They aren't too far from our place. It's like a 25-kilometer drive north, near like where there's a ski resort. There's some hills there. On the trail, we found the bear feces, and my wife was like, "What's that?" It's like, that is bear shit. I don't think so. I think it's horse shit. Horse shit. Nope. Nope.
Those things look much, much different.
It's not the same thing at all. uh, yeah. All right. Um,
Recap what happened last game.
mhm.
Bottom of the sea. At Cauldron Rock, the party meets a friendly creature called Squid. Squid beseeches the party to help defeat a great enemy that operates along the sea floor. Laden with spells and protections, a strike force of marines makes a raid on the territory of horrible aboleths. During the battle, Banta is cursed and grows strange gills. Oh yeah, forgot about that. Nearby, they spot a mighty aboleth doing battle with angelic forces of the Dolphin Queen. There was some wicked-looking orca lady. And some of the Cholondial turtle angel people. The Aboleths gather reinforcements, forcing the strike force to flee back to the surface. And there were like 70 eyes were like, no, no, we're not sticking around. We did get some good treasure though, and I don't remember if it's after we returned to the surface or before we did that the ship that we're assuming is the Kraken.
It's as you're returning to the surface, the
Okay.
Kraken descends upon the Happy Barnacle.
Yeah, the Happy Barnacle is anchored. I guess in deep water you just lower your anchor and it just drags, like it
Yep.
provides a drag on the ship. Um, and yeah, we are hailing them front like as if we're friends. This
Okay.
ship, this galleon of doom looks amazing. And
Uh,
scary.
so this massive galleon, bejeweled or bedecked with many massive horns of slain beasts, and many massive sails. Some of them indicating the symbology of the Master of Gales. Approaches the Happy Barnacle. The Happy Barnacle is signaling that basically we are peaceful in your lands.
We're
You do.
peaceful and we're pirates. And whatever the ape submission of just putting your hand out and kind of looking at the ground is, we're doing that.
Perfect. Okay, the vessel slows. There's some shouting from above decks as your ass basically with whom you are with. And,
Oh, they're asking like
yeah,
who we're aligned to. Yeah, we
yeah.
will we'll let them know that it's Dread Parrot Harrigan.
Okay. What business have you with the whole?
This is them hailing.
Yes.
Okay. Met Squid. Squid led group of our Marines to attack Fell Evil in Hole. How are you today?
So who's like, ask them how they're doing today?
I think Rose will be doing the diplomacy while Jin is gone. Rose
Okay.
is our signal guy.
Okay. Give me a basic diplomacy check.
Let's see. $29.
29. Okay. The response, there's a bit of a delay before the response.
Because
How
it's like, oh, they're a bunch of badasses. Little boat, but badasses. Just going to the bottom of the sea.
Just go to the bottom of the sea. How long have they been down? Eventually comes after a few minutes.
Yeah, how long has it been?
It would be
Like, we squidded down there in minutes, right?
you squidded down there in minutes. It's been like 20 minutes.
Okay, well, we were not going to lie. We'll say 20 minutes. We expect them back soon.
Do you prefer whiskey, rum, or wine? Is the next message.
Rose knows what he likes, but it's probably not for him, so he looks at the captain.
I wonder if it's for a funeral. Is it for a funeral or a celebration? He's looking up at the ship. He is, assuming the master is aboard. We are on friendly terms. This calls for a vote. There's a very rapid
Yeah, Rose politely says to the captain, "This is a very simple question. I don't think we have time for a vote, Captain.
Rum is traditional.
Let us stick with tradition, then," says Rose. And we'll actually go back. Rum is the tradition, is what he says back. He gives the captain a nod.
It's voting is part of the code. We are not in combat.
Yep. Which leg shall I raise out of bed first today?
Vote! I don't have legs. Ha ha! I've got tentacles.
No, Rose is just like, make a decision. Make a decision.
Okay. A feast will be prepared for sundown.
Okay. How many should we send?
They didn't give you a number, so it's kind of up to your own recognizance.
Okay. Well, we're gonna, I think, fine. They can chill out until sundown. We're waiting for our guys to come back.
Okay.
we're on edge about fighting horrible things in the deep, and it's nice to have backup.
Okay. Another 10 minutes goes by. There's a sploosh from the center of this hole.
Hey.
Everybody who has air bubbles, ears doesn't pop, but if you didn't have air bubble, there'd be a hell of a ear popping.
Yeah, we probably immediately realized that Banta's having a hard time with air, right?
Yeah, Banta, yeah, especially at a closer look. He's got slits along his neck, and his mouth is is not diverting fluid. Things aren't going into his lungs, effectively.
Jin's gonna have a look at Banta to see what's wrong. We'll include detect magics. Black Dog is manhandling the alive Chalandial onto the ship. He's going to blindfold the thing.
Okay.
Where's Sebastian? He's in this mess somewhere.
Get out of my barrel, Sebastian. Oh, you wanted my barrel, Sebastian?
Yeah, Sebastian was saying that it's possible that the aboleth can see through the eyes of the people that they've dominated. Like, this is not beyond the realm of powerful telepathy
reasonable...
and that sort of thing. Yeah, and so Black Dog basically tears off a bit of the Chalandial's clothes and ties it around his head. And we'll immediately put manacles on it. We basically have a prisoner that's aboard. The others are going aboard. Oh, hey, Squid, good to see you back, says Ganzorig.
Okay, there's happy waving of tentacles.
he waves. Oh, is that your master's boat?
There's more happy waving. And then Sebastian is going to tell your friend that I am happy to see him.
All right. He's a rather simple lad compared to you and I. Of course, I am a tower of intellect.
It's all right to be simple. Some things just are that way.
Should I tell him that?
Happy waving tentacles.
Oh.
Okay, it shoots back to the boat. It comes in at a funny angle. Give me a perception check. Ganzorig, you're kind of watching.
Yeah. Well, let's see. Ganzorig, perception. His senses are not cute, but it is water, so plus 30. 32.
So it basically jetted through like a hole in the side of the keel and underneath the sea. It looks like creatures or things can actually get in and out from the base of this ship without it.
Oh, they've got like a wet dock or whatever, like an open spot where you can go up into the boat. That's pretty neat. Or maybe just a chamber that is just filled with water, where the druids creatures you can just hang out. Oh, that's neat. Ganzorig makes a mental note. Oh, there could be other things in there. That thing is huge. Hey, can we switch boats? This is Ganzorig.
One does not simply switch boats.
Oh, I'm just joking there, but their ship's pretty impressive, you gotta admit.
We are impressive in our own right.
Okay,
But the Kraken is a mighty vessel.
Ganzorig gives a very, how shall we say, sarcastic salute to the captain.
She is a potent vessel. Could bankrupt a nation on her own.
Oh, okay. I bet you we're faster than her, though. Maybe. Oh shit, he's looking up the... He's trying to do the...
It's hard to outrun the Master of Gales.
Oh, we're having a druid on our side. I wonder what that's like. He gives a wry smile to the captain again. The captain's a druid.
The weather be what the weather be. It's the ease what it is druid versus the it is what I want it to be druid.
I mean, just glancing at Kulakek's spells, he does have control winds.
Yep.
As a 5th level spell, he could make it windy.
He could help you out. Yep.
All right. What is Jin getting from Banta? Is there magic? I guess Sebastian will also help with this.
Yep. 1 second.
The rest of the Yahoos are probably getting out of the water.
Okay. This is non-magical.
But he's transformed.
Yes. There's no magic about
okay.
This is a give me a heal check. From a detect magic, it's not magic.
Okay. 37.
37. The closest you'd call it is a disease.
All right. Does Sebastian know from any lore of how to undo Aboleth touch?
Give me a roll.
What kind? Dungeoneering?
Dungeoneering would be the most effective one. History would be potentially one as well.
Okay, so Dungeoneering is 41.
41? You can let it run its course if it's not too much. He only had 1 tick of it, if I remember correctly. We used a point to not get 2 ticks.
Yep.
So this
will wear off.
It will eventually wear off.
Are we talking today or days or weeks? Like, what is eventually?
Give me a second. Sorry. No, that's the other power. Give me a second. There's 2 different. Okay, no, it's the first one. It will take hours.
Oh, you're in luck. You were transformed too much. I think you just have to stay in the water for a few hours. You might not be able to make it to the dinner. Don't worry, we'll throw some chum in the water.
And it basically, so it'll be a number of hours. The ticks would, like, basically, if he got exposed again and failed, it would be number of days. And if he gets
Oh,
exposed
okay.
again, it would be number of weeks. If he exposed again, again
Banta
number
will
of...
check out the hole and keep guard if anything bad happen. Come this way, okay?
That's not a bad idea.
You also suspect that this would make Banta more susceptible to certain other abolithic powers.
I think I shall remain in the water with you.
Not a bad idea. Have some backup.
Since you are aquatic, perhaps you could also remain with us.
Fine.
So I think this little group's going to stay in the water until Banta's better.
Okay. The Chalondial, when you pull him up, Black Dog, one of its legs looks like almost like it's rotting. It's the flesh is like see-through on one of its feet.
Okay, we won't touch it. We'll treat it like it's diseased or poisoned. And this is the one that's the captive or one of the dead ones?
The captive.
The dead ones, I think, we're removing gear, and then their bodies are likely just being chucked overboard.
Okay. The captive, the captive it's like the one of the this spot of like clear, translucent flesh on its calf is basically very cracky, and it's drying out super fast.
No one touch this. He's gonna go fetch Sodak. Sodak. Sodak.
Yes, Black Dog.
We got you an angel.
Oh, is it coming right for us?
I think it's diseased. Or cursed or something.
Mercy.
Blackout just stands there, like he's not stopping him, but he's basically we've probably heard nonstop that Sodak wants to fight angels and devils. So here's your chance, bud.
Okay. Ahmed, you said you were going to be here, and I prepped for you, so watch the tapes. All right. Okay. Yeah, give me one moment. Where did I stick this? Sodak goes forward. He pulls out the... What's the name of the gun?
I think it's called Angel Killer. Give me a second. He's got miniguns. The +2 reliable Bane Good Outsider double barrel musket is called Angel Killer.
All right, he pulls out Angel Killer. He sticks Angel Killer to the...
Black Dog's going to lay out a tarp, so when this thing bleeds or it gets like spread out, it's not going to stay on the boat. He doesn't like the look of the gelatin.
Yeah, the weird whatever it's the whatever is happening. I think it's on Sanghor. Yes, they're on Sanghor. Copy. Back to promise. Happy Barnacle. Okay. Angel Killer is put up against the temple of the Chalondial. He pulls the trigger. Sodak. Everything around Sodak goes black as he is surrounded by aspects of his god. His gun is pointed at Gond the Senior, the Wonderbringer, as he is blowing the Wonderbringer's head clean fucking off his shoulders. He looks down, and Gond the Man, the meddler, has his hand beside Sodak's, caressing the trigger of his firearm as he has blasted away the aspect of goodness. Spare the rod, spoil the child, says Gond the Man. Gone the Younger, Gone the Elder are witnessing this particular act. Sodak's eye throbs. He's got this massive weight upon his shoulders. Gone to the Man reaches forward and pulls out Sodak's eye slowly. Marty, roll the fort save for Sodak as he's getting his eye removed.
All right, as is tradition, Mograt's
It's tradition. Here we go.
12 on the die.
12 plus numbers. Yep.
Yep.
Okay. There's a scream from Sodak. Black Dog Sodak shot this turtle, and now he is screaming.
Okay, Black Dog's just, his face is twisted up in confusion a little bit, and he's just watching. He's not doing anything. If anyone's approaching, he just puts his hand back, like there could be danger.
Sodak, with his other eye, can see Gone to the Man, basically taking this piece of metal out from the eye, throwing the bit of flesh that was the eye, encapsulating this bit of iron away. And he's looking at it, inspecting it. Pure greed. He's looking at this pure mortal greed. He's assessing this farmed bit of emotion.
Are you all right? This Black Dog.
There's some blood coming out of Sodak's face. Maybe it's a shrapnel wound.
You didn't get any of it in your eye, did you?
Okay. Gone to the Man. Then bends down. Good servants deserve rewards. He picks up one of the eyes from Gone the Senior, whose head has been blown clean off by Angel Killer, and thrusts it in Sodak's skull. Sodak turns to look at Black Dog. He's got a turtle eye and a normal humanoid eye, like a non-aquatic eye. It is he's got one blue eye and one red turtle eye, as well as there's some blood dripping from his face.
Okay, you'll probably not quite understand that it's a man eye, but just it's different. It looks weird. You'll call for a medic.
Okay.
I think Lee is the medic when Jin's not around.
Sodak is then told in this resonating tone from the elder and from the younger to either create an artifact or destroy one.
Doesn't he have to still kill a devil?
Nope, he chose to kill angels.
Oh. Oh. Uh-oh.
All right.
I thought he wanted to do both. If we line them up. Single shot. Two barrels. Two heads. Neutral.
Okay,
He
Sodak.
did it in the most like unhonorable way. Create or destroy an artifact. Okay.
All right.
Is his curse penalty still there?
His curse penalty is gone.
Nice.
His curse penalty is lifted. In addition, as per a ranger of his character level, he has favored enemy, good outsider, granted by his eye, which can see that which is good. And he is Mythic rank 1.
You're welcome, Ahmed. The easiest mythic rank 1 ever. The party served it on a platter for you.
Additionally, and this is where things become a little bit different, good is now an opposition school, as per a wizard. It takes 2 spell slots to cast any good spell. He has not broken his connection with positive energy. Just good.
Alright, and mythic rank 1. I honestly don't know what mythic rank or what mythic path he's going to go. I'm guessing champion Hierophant, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, and right now he basically has favored enemy, angel or good outsider.
Yeah, at
plus 4.
It's pretty good. It's +4, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, those fucking Chalandials and angel people.
Yeah. Additionally, he no longer he's unable to radiate as like a goodly being. Like if he became good, if he was a good priest, he's not going to have a good aura. That sort of thing.
Yeah, he's neutral. Does his alignment change or anything? Or
we just put a. He doesn't get credit for good acts. So he has chosen the dark side.
Dark turtle. A ninja turtle he is not.
He's Razor or whatever this is. Okay, yeah, Sodak is tired. He's got a splitting headache. His vision penalty does go away, and I'm just
Cowabungle.
Marty, can you? What is the vision of a turtle? I think they've got low light already because he's got an animal head.
Low light. Yep.
Okay, so he maintains his low light vision. And he'll take some getting used to. He looks weird. Lee was the backup medic. Give me a heal check from Lee.
Yeah, he comes over. Oh, what the fuck is going on? Black Dog's wrapping up the body, and after taking off the equipment, we'll just chuck it in the ocean.
Okay, there's a bunch of blood pouring out of Sodak's face.
Yeah. Lee's gonna come over and 36 on the heal check.
36 on the heal check. Previously, Sodak had a this like floater in his eye.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a problem anymore. The bigger problem is that's like not his eye. It's very much not his eye. That eye, there is an eye of a gnome or a dwarf or a halfling maybe shoved in his.
Is somebody missing an eye?
This might be like a chitin grafted an eye to him kind of thing. Like that's the closest magics that you've seen of this nature.
Can you see out of it? How many fingers?
He's covering the good eye. And
three.
Oh yeah, my thumb's a figure, I guess. Yeah.
It seems to work.
That's some advanced surgery there to make it work.
1 second. Dinner cake.
Surprise, fries.
Surprise, surprise. My wife made fries. All right. Yeah, Sodak needs some bed rest to acclimate to his new condition.
Okay. Lee is, after putting Sodak down to bed, will just check to see if that eye got stolen from anyone else on the crew. He goes around. R's? They're 2 R's still. The questions you ask on your 9th level characters.
I'm gonna roll to die. There's a chance somebody is actually like you've got lots of dudes on your ship. No, everybody's eyes are good. There's one guy complaining about cataracts.
Okay, Lee will make a note for Jin to cast a spell on that guy later. I think cataracts are a disease, and remove disease gets rid of those things. And hey,
There's certain things that just don't exist in D&D land.
Well, if you have a cleric friend,
right?
Like a 3rd level spell is pretty expensive for just a normal Yabo.
Or a commoner.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yabo.
All right. All right. So that's Sodak with the angel. What are you doing with that angel body? It is very well preserved.
I think we're just talking it over. We don't want to be caught with angel bodies.
Makes sense.
We take their gear and huck them over the side.
Sunwoo is Sunwoo a part of this?
I think so, unless there's something for us to extract from the.
Sunwoo thinks that Sodak might be able to incorporate angel parts into his physical form to make him a superior warrior, since they're so well preserved. Since this one was just the head was removed. Are you doing that?
I don't know. What does Sodak want?
I don't know.
All right. Well, this is the second time we fought these things. They seem like the rank and file of.
So you'll fight them again. So
the Dolphin armies, the Dolphin Queen's armies. So we'll find them again. I think we're more concerned about the big orca lady that is strong enough to fight the mega aboleth is still in the vicinity, and we don't want the bodies of the Chalandules on our boat if she survives. So we're getting rid of the evidence.
Okay.
Yeah, Sunwoo's a crafter. It's kind of a person, though. Like, he hasn't been very...
He's not a necromancer.
Yeah, he hasn't been very quick to make things out of, like, the angels and demons, but... or the angels and devils. He's also very busy with crafting iron stones right now. So far he's done 4. I think he's trying to do 13 of them.
Oh, fucking dump it. Busy. Okay. Are you waiting till sundown to have a meal with the those on the other ship? Is there anything else you're trying to attend to before then?
No, well, I think the people that came out of the boat say that there's a ton of aboleth in this region. We probably shouldn't stay here. Like, we're gonna, like, show some urgency when we first get aboard the boat.
Okay.
Rose is gonna hail and say we should probably go away from this place. There's a tremendous amount of evil down here at the hole. You can ask Squid. Like, ask Squid what he saw.
The statement is dinner is still at sundown.
It's fine. Say, we'll follow you.
And then afterwards it goes celebratory.
Okay. Well, we'll say we'll follow you. I'm sure the captain knows of a place that is safer to anchor using around the. What do you mean? We're north of the Cauldron Rocks right now.
Yep.
Cauldron Rock. I assume we're going to sail back into his territory.
Okay. Are you trying to follow them, or are you taking your own initiative, or?
No, we're going to follow them.
Okay. The skies in the skies above are starting to turn into a massive storm.
Yikes.
It is a.
This was not the weather that we detected today. This is a magic storm.
No, this is magic weather.
All right, we batten down the hatches and get ready to ride.
Okay. Yeah. So there's a storm that is a massive storm in all directions.
Give me a second. For some reason,
I'm going to stop the recording. Can you talk again?
Hello.
Okay. For some reason, something clicked and VC and